Ahoy, programs. Hey, I'm sorry I'm starting a little bit late, guys. I was working on something else, and then I looked at my clock and it was 6:30, which is when I normally start on my end. I'm just launching, and since there was either a graphics card update or a game update or a Windows update, or I don't know, the weather changed, Unreal decided that it needs to generate shaders again. The new version of Unreal is great, but boy, it has to generate shaders and it takes its sweet time doing it. My name is Steve. We are playing Avowed. I want to apologize for having missed a few streams back over the weekend and last week. I had gotten really sick and I thought I was on the mend, and then I was very much not on the mend. But I mean, knock on wood, feel like I'm in a good place. Hopefully, Des Carter. Good evening. Des Carter has been giving me some links to some really fun Star Trek tabletop role-playing game streams, and those have been really entertaining to watch, especially while I'm, just sort of sick and being miserable. Okay, Obsidian, yes, we get it. Now, last I recall, we had done a couple more bounties, and we had spoken with the Watcher. We have both Kai and Marius, and then we also found the assassin who had tried to kill us, but it turned out that I don't know, maybe his heart was in the right place, so we let him go. Did I get any further on Eric's? No, it wasn't all that long. I didn't get any further on it, I'm afraid. I slept a lot, which was probably good. It was probably what I needed, but I slept an awful lot. Excuse me. Okay. What do we got here? We've got side quests. Oh, and this actually is... Oh, no, this is a main... Okay. We have 3 side quests. And maybe we'll do those. Those might be kind of fun. This is the one where we have to go and, like, look in seagull nests. And I'm not super excited about that one. This one is going to take a while. We might do this one today. Let's go see what the main story is going to be all about. I have a feeling the ambassador is not going to be thrilled with the way we handled that mission, but I don't know. I don't really like him so much, so I think it's all right.
What sweaty Adherent beast used my chair? Feels like they fucked up my poor table, too.
Whoa!
Damn rebels. I wish they'd stop going after the adherents. Makes trouble for all paradisans.
Wow! Rude!
There's a joke about Paradise's government in here, somewhere.
That this is the government district, and it looks like absolute crap? Yeah. Yeah, there is. The government district is essentially their slum.
I know I feel safe with the guard presence around here.
Really? I don't see how that many guards.
Don't make eye contact. They'll attack your peace of mind.
What? They'll attack your peace of mind. We'll take the berries for sure. Okay, we got a new fast travel spot. Very nice.
Do you really think the adherents killed the Claviger?
Are you kidding? Even the High Inquisitor wouldn't do that.
Ooh.
They know it turned the whole
Is
city
this the
against
rumor
them.
that's going around now?
The city is already under lockdown. They could take it from the inside. Huh?
Huh?
What do you want?
All right, fine. I was hoping maybe you guys wanted to talk to me about that. Well, Twitch, we have an ad rolling up here, but I don't think anything very exciting is about to happen. What happened there? Oh, that was a new beacon thing. Oh, awesome.
You can do this.
Yes. I will always take that.
Tragedy. Recently arrived envoy from Adir was assassinated just inside the front gates. Killer is still at large.
Should I have a talk with this guy?
Alchemist Sapiento de Falva has perfected a potion that revitalizes plants. He seemed oddly disappointed by this result.
All right. Never mind. I was hoping that guy was going to be a little bit more interesting, or that maybe he would at least talk to us, but he was not at all interested in that. There's some kind of veg. There's also some hostiles over here. Well, well. There's quite a few of them, as a matter of fact. All right, boyos. Yellow alert, I say.
With any luck, the assassin will be as bad at hiding their tracks as they were at making sure you stay dead.
We already took care of that. Thank you very much. There's no need to, you know, mouth off.
Stand back.
Derelict garden. Spiders.
I don't think the new owners like company.
Come on! Is that all you got? Come and get me.
You guys have been doing a whole lot of nothing. Well, all right, I'm not at all impressed by the speeders there. Take that. And is that all there is? Oh, there we go. That's what I'm talking about. What do we got? Cash, primal water, common brigandine armor. I mean, that's not all bad there. All of those are things that I want. WJ, thank you so much for the follow. I appreciate that. Appreciate that. Yeah, the brigandine we're going to break down. But still, nice to have. And I think we have clear. Oh, I take that back. What do we have here? All right. This may just be like a back door that we've kind of opened, but I feel like that could be useful at some point in the future. Let's go back out here and get back on our way to seeing the... Oh, there's more speeders. Hey, what's up, spider?
Here we go.
All right, these spiders are super low level.
wouldn't find the embassy spiders. But here you go. We got them all.
I got them all. You guys did nothing. I mean, not that I mind, but that was me. Oh, more of this, excellent. That right there makes it all worth it. What is that?
Aye, aye.
There's a whole lot of nothing there. Can I make this jump? It's a big jump right there. Hey, how about that? Made it! All right. I've kind of been putting off going to talk to the ambassador. I don't think he's going to approve of how I handled the situation. But I don't know. Oh, Steel Garrote report. We found this book on a public bench. After careful study, our scribe confirmed the handwriting matches the signature found on scrolls of Tain's chaotic orb. Be advised that Tain is in the living lands. As a member of the Circle of Archmagi, he has license to go where he pleases. We will observe him at a distance, but no one is to engage him. Tain is either a harmless fool or one of the most dangerous people alive. We simply can't take that chance. Yeah, we actually, we read that one before. And then, yeah, we actually read that too. Okay, we're good. Have we read all of this stuff? Contrary. Ambassador Hilgard, I have maintained order in Paradise for many years. I know this city. When there is a good leader and fair policy, there is peace. But you have allowed the Steel Garrote to terrorize my people, to sow distrust and fear. I suggest you tighten your Inquisitor's leash, or the embassy might not carry your banners for long. Yep, we read that one too. All right, then there's only one thing to do.
Tell me you brought good news.
Well...
Envoy, you return.
I mean...
And you brought a friend. Ambassador Hilgard, at your service.
We did...
Always nice to meet an Adiran who isn't trying to goad me into a fight.
What of these rebels? The streets are full of rumors, but your word is the only one I trust.
Okay. I don't think I'm gonna tell him that. Because to be honest, I kind of sympathize with that. I let my killer go free.
You... what?
Can't wait to hear how you spin this tale.
Envoy, tell me this isn't true.
Let's see. I kind of want to say the Emperor sent me to carry out his will. I don't know you an explanation. Yeah.
Unbelievable. We needed to answer this challenge with blood. Don't you see what this will do to our credibility?
Oh.
Thanks to you, these rebels will
Piss
continue
off,
to undermine
Ambassador.
our work in the
Man,
living
this
lands
guy.
without resistance or fear.
This guy.
Worse still, now everyone knows our flank is exposed. Oh my gods, Lodwyn is going to eat us alive.
If Lodwyn raises a fuss, just let me do the talking.
She will do the talking. The best we can do is grovel.
I'm not groveling.
She sounds like a wonderful person.
There's nothing to be done. All we can do is brace for the inevitable, though it may damn us in the end.
Chin up. You're an agent of the Empire. Yeah, that's what we're gonna say.
You're right. I need to project more confidence than I feel. Whether or not our days are numbered, the city needs us. The least we can do is be useful on our way to the grave.
Your grave.
Now
I'm not
the Emperor
going
wants you
anywhere.
to investigate the Dream Scourge, and I have no wish to delay you any further. I'm sending you to Fior Messi Verno, a community of Valian expatriates deep in Emerald Stair. The Animancers may have some knowledge of the Dream Scourge already. Learn whatever you can from them.
So this is kind of the end of, at least as far as the main storyline is concerned, the end of Act 1. If I understand it right, because we're moving on into the second area. I can't say I'm too familiar with Animancy. What do I need to know? Yeah.
Nor should you be. Animancers draw power from the spirit world. Their dark research can twist, break, and even corrupt the very soul. The Empire has no tolerance for Animancers, and with good reason. Their work is dangerous, heretical.
I don't know if I want to ask him how does one do Animancy. I'm surprised you'd work with people you think are heretical.
Well, you know what they say about the enemy of my enemy? Animancers may be an unpredictable sort, but they are scholars and keenly aware of their environment. Make no mistake, the Empire's at war with the Dream Scourge, and we need allies on our side.
Okay, understood.
If you have any further questions before I dispatch you to Emerald Stair, now would be the time.
Okay, yeah, where does Fiora Mess Iverno fit with the Dream Scourge?
My sources tell me the Dream Scourge is a plague of the soul, and souls are their trade. If we have anything in common with Animancers, it's a shared interest in curing the Dream Scourge.
What do you expect me to find there?
Answers. Nothing more. We need all the help we can get, even if it means appealing to Animancers. I believe that covers everything. Governor Vidaro will be your first point of contact. I'm told he's barely keeping the community in order. Seek him out if you need direction. Good hunting, Envoy.
Well, I guess that's that. Who is this? This must be Lodwyn.
Hilgard. Why is it that whenever I hear your name, it's because you've disgraced the Empire?
No. Strangling light. Keep her away.
Ooh, that doesn't sound good.
Inquisitor Lodwyn. So kind of you to join us.
While you brood over the Dream Scourge, this island is coming apart at the seams.
Stay your wrath. Allow me to present the Adiran Envoy, dispatched by the Emperor himself, to aid us in our time of need.
It's certainly not going to happen today, and it's probably going to be a while. But I do have a feeling that we are going to wind up crossing blades with Lodwyn before this game is done. Let her finish. I want to see where this goes. Nice mask. Where can I get one? Inquisitor Lodwyn. Your reputation precedes you.
As does yours. Let me deal with him, and I will get back to you shortly. I can't believe you troubled the Emperor to send an envoy. Haven't you done enough to flaunt your incompetence?
Under the circumstances, I thought it might be...
Silence. You busy yourself with the Dream Scourge. A mere fever and chills.
No, it's more than a fever and chills. I've experienced the horror of the Dream Scourge firsthand. We must stop it before it spreads.
Even if that were to happen, the living will replace the dead. We will ship them in by the hundreds to fill the empty houses.
Oh, gods, Lodwyn.
I have scoured this island and faced the truths from which you cower. The Living Lands is on the brink of total collapse, and you have ignored the discontent in your own city. Now, the Envoy's killer roams free, unpunished. spreading word of our ineptitude.
The blame is mine.
No, it's not.
And mine alone.
Awfully generous for the ambassador to take the fall like that. I wonder when this will come back to bite us.
Hey, Marius,
We
you're
should
just
be
Mr.
better than
Sunshine,
this.
aren't you?
Leading by example. This island has seen nothing but us at our weakest. What say you?
Stronger together than apart. I serve at the pleasure of the Emperor. This is kind of a generic response. It's fine.
Well, if that is the end of your commitment, then the living lands might already be doomed.
I'll go to hell.
If you're done eviscerating me, you'll be interested to learn I'm sending the envoy to the Animancers of Emerald Stair.
You are ridiculous. Emerald Stair is under assault by the very wilderness it claims to have conquered. The Animancers cling to pride and tradition even as they dig their own graves.
Yeah, here we go. Noble Scion response. I like it.
This isn't the homeland. The old rules don't apply here. Clearly, I've wasted my time with you, Ambassador. From now on, I will break the frontier on my own terms. You are free to disagree.
You think Marius is right with regards to it was nice to him to take the fall?
Farewell.
That ought to send a message. Just not sure it's the message they want to send.
She is going to be a problem.
Well, we will see. We will see if it does. Given the state of your diplomatic efforts here, it would seem she already is.
Put her out of your mind. The Dream Scourge is more than enough for us to chew on, at least for now. Since Liviana gave you a clean bill of health, you're officially cleared to leave for Emerald Stair.
I wonder if you're right.
Fair
I wonder
warning,
if
Animancers
that
and
assassin is
Adirians
going to
don't
show up
mix
again
well.
at some point.
Their kind can be a tad unhinged.
So, standard for the living lands, then.
A fair point. No one survives this place without losing a little sanity along the way.
They're a fun bunch. Crazy, but fun.
Wonderful. Now I have to keep a tight grip on my soul on top of everything else.
Should you cross paths with Lodwyn, well, try not to. I have no idea what's gotten into her. Safe travels. I'm told Emerald Stair is beautiful this time of year.
We can head to the Eastern Gatehouse when you're ready to go to Fjord.
Okay, let's do some of these other quests here. All right, Octave the Firebrand. I feel like that's not a bad place to go. And then we can go find the expedition team. In fact, let's do that first. What's going to be the fastest little fast travel spot there? Let's see. Maybe this camp? All right, do these guys... Oh, yep, Marius wants to have a talk. What's up?
Fjord Messiverno, huh? Guess if you're looking for an Animancer, that's the place to go.
We can get supplies there, too. Grains, vegetables, real food.
I suppose rations and the occasional small game isn't enough for you. Maybe I'll stop taking Kai on hunts. We'll get a lot more meat without him trying to, help.
Yeah, tell me about Emerald Stair.
Take everything you know about forests and make it 100 times more aggressive.
Cool, sounds fun.
I've led a few people there from Paradise or Thirdborn, and I've almost lost someone on every trip.
Someone's slipping.
I said almost.
I'm thankful for your expertise.
Just glad I can help. Right, changing the subject.
On our companions. No, that's enough.
You too. What are you grinning about?
Huh? I wasn't grinning.
Right, well...
Okay. What can we upgrade? Nothing. We would need... Well, no, we can't. This is as good as it gets. What we need to do is get a fine quality pistol, which would be a real game changer. Yep. All right. Fine quality pistol. Maybe we buy one before we even leave. Maybe that's a good idea. I hate to... I mean, I hate to break that down. We'll break down the brigandine armor, though. That I don't need. Okay. We could upgrade unflinching duty, but let's...
Stop it.
That's just how my face looks, Marius. Hey, you got something on your mind? Something you want to talk about?
See? You're doing it now.
All right, we're actually
Well,
gonna do
now-
this. Previous location. I gotta try and remember where I saw those merchants. There was one that was selling. Here, excuse me. One side. There's one that was selling fine quality pistols. Want to say it was over here. Let's go there and get one. I think just that equipment upgrade could be a huge difference in our fight as we continue on. Okay. Yep, Market District.
Good. You made it back.
I did, Gwyneth. How are you? I'd like to buy something. I would like to buy a fine pistol. It'll blank me of almost all of my cash. Ouch. I mean, what could I sell here? I guess I could sell that common pistol. I don't really have much here that's... I just sold something and I didn't mean to. I don't think it was very important, though. Oh, I could sell these agates. Yeah, sell both of those. Okay, where's... Okay, I don't have any of those. Yeah, we're not gonna sell any of that stuff. Does she have... Yeah, she doesn't really have anything else. All right, we're at least over 100 now. Let's get back into this. And I want to... Here's my fine pistol. Okay. I can't upgrade it yet. I've got the materials, I think. But I'm way short on the cash. But still, I think that's going to be a huge, huge improvement. All right, so we'll go here, but then we're just going to walk out. We aren't actually going to do any work. Exit here.
Haze, mirrors, we have touched something like
More
your
creepy
dreams
voices.
before.
Why do you keep showing up in my dreams?
Our roots entwine, but we cannot linger here long. We must know. A killer freed, a predator returned to the woods. You bled and forgave. Why? Should he not suffer for your pain?
Number 3 is certainly an aggressive option. Someone has to break the cycle of bloodshed.
Compassion for the snake. He killed our beloved. Our weeds tangled. This is not our way. A dam broke. We wept in the dark when your soul slipped
Wow,
away.
the voice is not happy with my choice.
We feared for you, felt your agony. We could not forgive.
Save that, I might need it one day.
We bide our time. We wait. Wake now. We have tending to do.
The little chats with the voice are... they're strange. All right, guys, let's go. We have a lot of traveling to do. There's a camp right over there. But it looks kind of abandoned. I wonder if this was the Dawn Treader, the Darren Expedition Team's camp. We're kind of in the area where they are.
Nope. I am not going in there unless you swear not to run off without me.
What are you
He's
talking
faster
about?
than he looks, and a dead eye with that crossbow, so I'd listen.
Oh, bandit. Oh, well, well.
Unseen, unheard.
Yeah, that's way to announce that. Well, as Han Solo said, prefer a straight-up fight to all this sneaking around. Oh, this is the dude! Boom! That's it for Octave. See you later, pal. How am I doing on health here? That it? Nope. I was nice with that guy to turn around and not face me and just give me a clean shot at his bald cabeza. Okay, his
Take a moment,
tooth.
people.
Sheathed in summer, one-handed melee, and a common dagger. Okay. Can be broken down to obtain rare. I mean, maybe I should break down that armor that I'm never gonna use. Let's put a pin in that idea. Grenade, very nice. Okay, another one. Well, this was a lot easier than I thought it would be. Maybe I shouldn't worry about it so much. Ooh, what do we have here? Cash, which I really needed. Primal water, iron chunks, and pelts. Ooh, and a lot more cash. I mean, I don't know about a lot more, but more. Heaven knows I need it. Okay. And then we will just kind of go due east as we can. And see if we can't find the team. More berries, great. I thought that was a guy, and I almost started shooting at him. But that post there with like the banner and this one right here, that seems to me like that could be a way that the exploration team was kind of marking the path they went, you know? Like there's another one. And there's another one right here. I do think that we're on the right path for them. All right, what is this? Okay. All right. Another one in there. It's just a forager. They were just out like getting berries and stuff.
Nothing like a win with a good team.
Kill them all.
Here. This is the path Offred told us about.
How are you doing on health? Maybe we should have a little bite to eat here. Okay. Where is consumables? There we go. I don't really care about essence regeneration. I wish that I could make it be something different. Like, I don't want a bunch of peppers, but I don't really need a whole cheese wheel. All right, I guess we'll eat it. We'll be happy. At least we did get to have some cheese. How about a little quick save real quick? Oh, hey. I know these guys. Well, at least I mean, I know their outfits.
If you traveled weeks to see him, you can wait a few more days. The Temple of Aethys is closed. Ugh, I don't know why everyone in the Living Land suddenly wants to see the old kook in there, but it's not happening. Not today, anyway. Probably not tomorrow, either. Not with the way they're dawdling.
Since when do you make the rules?
Since I arrived with the big sword.
So you say I need a bigger sword. The Oracle has one. Let me in and I will borrow it.
I'm saying you need to go home because the goddamn temple is closed.
Let's see here. Well, yeah, I am here at Alfric's request. You've got an expedition in trouble?
The boy made it back to the embassy. I half expected him to kick off on the way there.
He was badly injured and grieving his brother's wounds. I say it is good news.
Sure. Until the Inquisitor hears he abandoned his men to go crying for his mum.
Quietly slink away. Yeah, this actually is a great question. What is Inquisitor Lodwyn's interest in this venture?
Yetta, the expedition leader, told me it was the Inquisitor who tipped her off to this place. I guess Lodwyn had squeezed the information out of some rebels she was interrogating.
That seems on brand for her. That seems on brand for her.
A lot of that going around lately.
The old godlike who maintains the temple is supposed to have some kind of relic belonging to Aethys.
I think it should belong to me.
And given Stilgaroth's particular allegiances, yeah. Okay, I see the through line. I gotta say, I'm surprised there's still a temple to Aethys standing after the Saints' War. But there's no accounting for taste.
Yeah, you're going to let me pass or what?
You will let him go and not me? I see.
Who said I was letting him go?
Be reasonable, yeah.
Well, my orders say no one.
Hikera, yes. Tell the envoy about your precious orders. I could recite them in my sleep.
Yeah, let's do this. Let's pull rank. Let's go above our head.
Right. Sorry, envoy. The expedition team entered through the cave just past here.
Excellent.
They planned for a day's journey, but they've been gone for more than 3. Something must have held them up. Our freak mentioned traps and earthquakes and...
stuff.
The Oracle who maintains the temple is a godlike of Aethys, so there is no telling what he is capable of.
They were carrying a lot of tools and weapons with them, so be on your guard. And Envoy, thanks. I know Offreak will appreciate you looking into this.
Only doing my duty.
Hey, good luck out there.
Okay. Is there anything else here that we could maybe take? Alright. There's some kind of veg over here, and we're gonna take it. Ooh, a bug! The slim volume is warped and water-stained. A quick flip through its pages reveals that it was diligently updated for 7 years. Its last entry is dated to 2828, the year of Aethys' return. 2821, season of nesting birds. After 27 hours of a difficult labor, I am the mother of a coral pink squall of a girl. I will call her Mata, after my mother's sister, who was carried away from us on Amira's wings last season. May she have something of her spirit as well as her name. 2823, season of sun showers. Anaru presented Mata with the fishing pole, the harpoon, and the basket this morning. How anxious I was that she should choose the harpoon and spend the hot seasons away at sea, or the fishing pole and be fettered always to the town, or the basket and spend her life climbing trees. But sweet Mata turned her back on all of them and crawled into her father's lap. She will be as her father is, then, a healer, and stay always near to me. 2826, season of ripening Quakey. Last night, Mata told her first story. It was a tale of a mighty war parrot who fought fearlessly in many battles against the terrible Naga. But though he was a great warrior, he'd always wanted to explore the islands. So when his mother wasn't looking, he flew to the top of Serpent's Crown in Nekitaka. He saw all the way to Hasongo. The sky went on forever, but he became scared at the heights and called for help. and his mother, the queen of the war parrots, came to rescue him. From then on, he was happy to remain a warrior. Great Aunt Mata once told me a similar tale when I was a foolish young girl determined to climb the tallest quaky tree in the village. Perhaps there is something of my old aunt's soul in my daughter after all. 2828, Season of Churning Waves. A dread storm sits heavy on the horizon and small tremors shake the sand. But my girl is not disturbed. Tonight she leads the children in a performance of Ngati's Kraken Dance, as taught to us by the young women from Maj Island. We made her bracelets and anklets from shells we collected on the beach together, and she wove her skirt herself. As we neared the season of her birth, I remember how, when I first quickened, I told Inaru I was afraid. It is strange to look upon this tiny mind now and think I may have never known her. How strange, this life of mine. How generous the gods. That's sort of neat. That's sort of cool. I like that. Alright, where was this veg that I saw? Here we go. Alright, y'all. Let's move. Into the temple. I wonder who's going to be in there. Is it going to be rebels? Is it going to be the Steel Grout? Is it going to be, I don't know, like something else entirely? All right, no bad guys yet, but I mean, grenades here and here. So that's not bad. Kai, what are you doing? Hostiles over here, though.
Right. Guess we're on the right track. Didn't even have time to finish their puzzle. Whatever they were looking for wasn't just treasure.
Okay, essence generators are mechanical devices that can be reactivated, or they can be activated with shock damage. I don't have anything that does shock damage. Oh wait, yes I do!
That did. The door's open.
Well, there's a skeleton up there.
Look alive. They see us. Left leg! Now we know why the expedition team abandoned that puzzle. Nice work.
Yeah, I thought we did real well. Good job, everybody. Book of Verses. Okay, Ednung the Bright Star spoke, and her voice was like a clarion cry, calling his soul forth. He knew her for the right hand of the shining god and was afraid. "O wanderer, hear me," she spoke. "You are known to us, and your deeds put you far from salvation." And he wept, for he knew that his sins lay bare before this great illumination. Then Sargemas spoke, and his voice swept forth with the heat and force of the bright day's sun. "Weep not, for the child of light has forgiveness even for you, if you will embrace him." Harmkis knelt before them, then resolved to save himself and asked what he must do. And Modogun spoke. Her voice was like the songbird's final hymn, bidding farewell to this day's light. "What darkness lies beneath you, you must cast into his light. Your sins will be burned from you until you are newly formed, reborn into his keeping." So spoke Modogun, but Aidnung warned him, saying, "You have walked all these years into darkness, and must now return. You will find the path like treading fire, and at every step you will be tempted to turn away, but no harm will come to you if you keep your faith." This sounds like something we should remember. You will find the path like treading fire, and at every step you will be tempted to turn away. There was a trap when we first walked in. There it was. It was right there. I didn't even see it. I just came barreling in. I thought maybe that was like a little thing I could slide under, but apparently not. What is this? And a bear. Okay, well, we're not going to use a spear, but, I mean, it's good to have. Boy, that is a lot of grenades right there. Look
Never
at
seen
this.
anything like it. Views like this remind me why I came to the Living Lands in the first place.
Something stirs here.
That's a pretty fantastic view right there. Okay, let's make our way down. I was kind of hoping there would be a way that would... Okay, good. There's not just gravity. There is actually...
Blood and a broken tripwire. Maybe Offric squad passed through here.
I'm glad he saw that tripwire, because I sure didn't. But there's this. Excellent. These little glowing fungus here are cool.
Look at that.
That is so cool.
How did anyone build that all the way down here? Gods. No one knew that was down here.
This part is neat.
Whispers of searing light.
Searing light. That kind of backs up what we heard in that one. I don't know if it was really a poem. It read almost like a spiritual story, like a parable or something.
Zarp's ahead. Just going around them. We can fight if you're feeling itchy.
Yeah, I'm 100% up for fighting. Where are they?
For you! Here we go.
Another win, but who's counting?
And an apple. Ooh, what do we have back here? Is this their little storage? That move is really fun. Okay, so that was the way we could have gone to avoid them. But, I mean, what fun is that, honestly? Cool, got a pelt. Alright, that's the way we came down here. This is really neat. I mean, just the way it looks and moving around in here. It's so cool. I am really enjoying this area. Okay, so that we know we shouldn't. I heard somebody say something.
We're nearly there.
All errors can be reforged into lessons. Abaddon rebuilt himself from ruin. No setback is insurmountable, not even death itself, so long as the soul is dedicated to the task. Work hard, work well. Abaddon demands only honest labor and forthright service. All errors can be reforged if your first intentions are pure. All ignorance can be reforged into knowledge. Master your craft, excel at what you've been trusted to do. Do not offend your teacher by remaining a student forever. Each generation must forge its successors. Teach your trade to all who are willing to learn, and in doing so, multiply the fruits of your knowledge. All difficulties can be reforged into triumphs. Meet strife with humility and acceptance. Let adversity temper the ingot of your will, and you will never shatter. Embrace your station. Fulfill the duties of your rank, and meddle not in the affairs of your betters. All guilds fail at their weakest link. All loss can be reforged into strength. Profitable work heals all emptiness. So long as you have the tools of your trade, you will always be able to forge wealth anew. Value the works of others, and they will value your works in return. Share the harvest with the hungry and your tools with the destitute. All souls can be reforged into whatever we will. Hard work is not exclusive to life. Death is no time for complacency. Commit yourself to excellence in this cycle and the next. I wonder if that's like a an animancy thing. I don't want to like walk into that. That feels like that's where electricity is. Damn it. I've got to be a little less clumsy there. Well, how do we get over there? Can we quick save here? We can. I mean, the only way I see is to jump down into what I hope is water. Unless I missed... I did. It's back here. Common wand, vessel fly, soft with letter to Kurold. Can I read it? I want to read that. Kurold, I can find no more use to put my talents in our pitiless land, so I must go. The water freezes, I create art from it. The water melts, my art dissolves. The water freezes again. This cycle once brought me peace. I looked upon my work and was comforted by its impermanence. And in the impermanence of all things, I took comfort in Rimgrand's promise of the end. But even the ice carver is not impervious to the cold, and the new wind that blows from the north, from Ukezo, from the cracks in the in-between, chills me to my bones. There is something wrong in the world, Lota, and not even your bright smile can set this cycle to rights. I head to the living land. The vitality that fled my art is gathering there, condensing. Now, a new chill rises in the land. A great conflict is coming, and our master will need his harbingers at his side. If Vatnir returns, tell him to come. But, my love, I beg you, do not follow us. To serve our God most faithfully, I must believe you're still alive. Lexi. Alright, can we get around there somewhere? I don't think we can make that jump. Yeah, what are you gonna do? I can't shoot at you from there. Now. How can you hit me from there? Oh, I take it back. I mean, maybe it is time to jump down into the water. I was wrong. I was wrong. Jumping down into the water was not the right move. Oh. Did we go this way before? I don't think we did. Oh, hey, there's somebody up there.
You're not my brother. I got to be dreaming. Oh, gods, am I dead? Is this the Beyond Spirit? Have you come to take me to Galloway's side?
The kid's in bad shape, but he's not too far gone. I think we can help him.
I'm not ready. I've never even touched a girl. It's not
fair. Yeah, we'll give him a healing potion.
Oh, God, that's wretched. Are you sure you're not trying to kill me?
Gods, calm yourself. Your wound's already closing.
See? You'll be back on your feet in no time.
Oh, wow. I feel leagues better. I thought for sure you were coming to take me back to the wheel. Who are you? What you doing down here?
Let's see. I could ask you the same question. Are you with the Expedition Corps?
The Free Expedition Corps out of High Crown. Yeah, that's us. Well, that's me anyway. The rest of those assholes went on without me after I got hurt. We'll come back for you once we've got the relic, Admin. Honest. Oh, shit. Yeda was probably hoping I'd croak so she wouldn't have to tell our freak how she abandoned me. All she cares about is that Oracle and his relic, which is probably just a big old dog bone if you ask me.
Oh, no worries. No worries at all.
It's probably still down there, fiddling with the statue. You must have seen it on your way in.
Let's see here. Anything I need to know about the Oracle?
I doubt I know much more than you do. I mean, you're godlike, just like him.
Come on, kid. Don't get starstruck now.
Well, he's touched by Aethys, right? And he's supposed to be old, like hundreds of years old. And I don't mean elf old, he's extra old, like Aethys has been keeping him alive or something.
Great. He's old. Anything else?
They used to receive pilgrims, but only the ones who could make it to him. This place, it's like a trial.
Yeah, we've seen the same traps and crumbling buildings you have.
And he's building something. A statue of Aethys, I think. But I don't know what for. I mean, after what Aethys did in the Deadfire, people don't come here anymore.
Yeah, let's hear about Yeda.
Our captain, she's... I don't know.
You were happy to talk out of turn a little while ago.
Relax. You're not the first person to have a bad commander.
It's not like that. I mean, it didn't used to be. Yeda's not been quite herself lately. I've always known her to be cautious, careful. Now she charges forward recklessly. And she pushes us as hard as she pushes herself. And that's how I got hurt.
Has she been short-tempered? Distracted?
Yeah. When we make camp, she has these terrible dreams. Wakes us all up with her screaming and muttering.
Can't be sure, but it sounds like the dream scourge to me, Envoy.
We need to get moving.
Right, yeah. You got those assholes to save and everything. I hope they're better off than I was.
Okay. Find them and speak to the Oracle. I absolutely want to speak to the Oracle if that's at all possible. I do want to look around and see if there's anything else here, though. Isn't this one of those little engines? I guess not. I guess that it's not.
Seems like a good kid. Glad we could give him a hand. Maybe one of Juliana's girls will too.
He's gonna have a hard time getting out of here, but at least we gave him a fighting chance.
It's gonna be fine.
The expedition team went deeper, looking for the Oracle.
All right. Let's put some food in our tummy. I mean, mean, that's way more than I need, but it'll kind of give me some backup health regen.
Who's ready for more?
Who's ready for more? Is that another spear? It is. We needed that tongue for something. One of our pieces of gear needed a tongue to be upgraded. Captain Gerda, the relic you seek is but one of the many thorns in the rotten heart of this land. Claim it for Adir, and should its efficacy be confirmed, you will be appropriately rewarded.
Didn't realize the head of the Steel Garrote was into antiques.
Oh boy.
Someone's up ahead. Keep your eyes open.
Well, I did just quick save, so it's gonna be cool.
My brother. Can it be? Come. It has been too long. I had feared I was the last of us, but you... Oh, the very sight of you is a balm for the soul.
Well, he seems
I am
alright.
the Oracle Sargemus, servant of the once shining god. He whose light has lately dimmed. What brings you to this sacred space?
Let's see here. I'm looking for an expedition of my countrymen. Did they pass this way?
An expedition? I'm afraid I don't understand.
Right. Maps, ropes, pitons, rugged boots, water for days, people down here looking for stuff.
I am familiar with the concept, tomb raiding and the like. What troubles me is why they would come here. These ruins are not so different from the many others on this island, except that they are a good deal more treacherous. And this representation of Aethys we stand before, it is the work of my own hands. They could not hope to move it. Do you know what their purpose is here?
Let's see. They were searching for a relic you're rumored to keep here.
Ah, the splinter of Aethys. I suppose it was too much to hope they were here to examine these exquisite ruins. Truly, it is their loss.
What is this relic exactly?
The splinter of Aethys is a sliver of shin bone from my lord's titan body. It was carved from his skeleton many centuries ago. Yet long after the gods left this mortal world to claim their dominion in the beyond, the splinter is infused with the very essence of my lord's power. To illuminate without fire, to heal without injury, and to speak without voice.
Where do you keep it? I might find them there.
It rests in a shrine deep within this temple complex, beyond the reach of looters, visitors, or indeed, myself. The path to the relic has fallen to ruin. Some sections are flooded, and others are infested with all manner of creatures. Although, perhaps you might assist me with that.
Right. Here it comes.
You see, this construction beside us is no mere statue, but a reliquary I have built to house the splinter of Aethys in its appropriate grandeur. It is nearly complete, and ready for the splinter to be interred. But I can no longer reach the relic on my own. Return it to me, and who knows, perhaps you will meet your expedition along the way.
I'm going to poke around here first.
Take all the time you need. Oh, and please refrain from touching my statue or devices. May light illuminate your path, brother.
Okay. Just a quick look around, see if there's any loot that we might take. Right after this guy was like, "Don't touch my stuff," I'm shooting at him. Excuse me. Okay, we came up that way. We won't touch anything. I just want to look. Oh, journal. I want to do the most recent ones. The work of my hands does not dignify the splinter. There is something deficient in it and in me. I must destroy it and begin again. He is made anew. His effigy is formed from granite, clay, and wood. Still, but they shelter now a precious Adra core. Ooh, it glimmers even in the low light of this cavern's ceaseless evenings. He brings the dawn to this penumbral place, as the light of this attention once brought to my soul. In the Empire, they celebrate Spring Day today, or they would have prior to the Saints' War. I wonder, what of him remains in the beyond after his dissolution at Ukaizo? I long to be with him again. And then this looks like a year later, maybe? Maybe not a year, but a little ways later. What if I did not have to wonder? That's interesting. Okay, that's barred. I feel like that might be the Skyrim exit. Let's grab this.
This reminds me of the Strangle Route. But how is anything this big growing all the way down here?
You got
we'll
me.
Have to swim through the root tunnel to get through here.
Wow, we really did have to swim through that. Huh, that's weird. Spiderling. Okay, well.
For you! Arms up! Here we go!
Oh, I got them all.
Is that it?
Books. All right, I don't think, yeah, I'll maybe look at that another time. Let's see here. This is another super long one. Okay. I mean, those are interesting, but that's not what I want to be looking at right now. I will be for a fever of the spirit, invisible, unstoppable, eternal. Look at this. Whoa. This is like his office. He's got like his plans here. The drawing details plans for the creation of a large statue powered by essence. The essence is intended to be injected into the statue by an array of animantic devices. Where such a vast store of essence might come from, and what a statue could do with it, is unclear. That is somewhat unnerving. Is this what we were not supposed to go look at? This is like their little song here, or their hymn. The proliferation of animancy. Again, that's a lot more than I want to read. Speeder leg. Okay, we'll take that also.
Stand back.
No, it just occurred to me. Have we even looked at that yet? Where is... Here we go. What does... Where's the sword? Here we go. A full combo attack deals moderate fire accumulation. Hits deal plus 10% fire damage. Okay.
Never knew there were little houses down here. Then again, I never needed to come down here before, so there's that.
Huh. There are little houses. Yep, there's hostiles down there. Probably Zarabs. That all of them? There we go.
Not bad, Marius. Dreamscourge ahead. I hate to think it reaches all the way down here.
Thorns beside violence, essence twisted out of shape.
All right, that sounds like it should be time for a quick save.
The pulse beating out.
With this leaving of his precious body, we commemorate our most glorious God with all his saints. Let us commend ourselves and one another and our whole life to Eathus the Dawn Treader. For this holy house and for those who enter it with faith, reverence, and the fear of our God, we consecrate this temple in his name.
time. Should it be disturbed?
Yeah, probably so.
Big tree, pretty ruins. Don't let it fool you. Keep your guard up.
Alright, I can't just ram it, so that's not the way. Why does this have a sword on it? Oh! I should have figured. I mean, the universal video game language tells us that a red barrel is going to explode when hit. All right, one side, boyos. Let's do this.
There's the relic. Can't be as easy as just grabbing it, can it?
Right. I haven't been in a lot of ancient ruins, but you don't have to be an expert tomb robber. This is probably a trap.
Yeah, I think so too. I think so too, fellas. Right, so what? That charged something on the other side of that wall. Well, let's quick save.
The false item. It waits.
Uh-oh.
Something's moving in the main chamber. We'd better get moving too.
Uh-oh. I think that guy resurrected all of them. Jerk. Oh, that's Kai. Sorry, Kai.
Who's ready for more? That ought to be all of them, right?
I hope so. Ooh, a health potion. Very nice. Another one. Excuse me. Sorry about that. Okay, I could get in there now.
Good eyes.
Let's see if that opens.
Alright, we haven't looted this guy yet. Common greatsword? It's a little bit disappointing. Damn it. Alright. Well, it looks like all of our objectives are back this way. But I do feel like there's something back there that I'm not getting to. Oh my. Cash, nice gem. That and that. Well, that's... I mean, that's not bad, but... sort of was expecting something a little, I don't know, more impressive. Like there's another room in there. But I don't quite know how we get in there. I mean, that doesn't do anything to us. Oh, look at this. Okay, hold on.
No one said anything about tight spaces.
All right, that did a whole lot of nothing for us. These sarcophagi are all opened. It still doesn't get us into here. All right, so that did nothing. Guys, I don't know if there's a way in there. I can't find one. Now we did go in here. That's where I popped that open. Or activated that, rather. And then we went in here. There was this sarcophagus, which we opened. This was where the fake was, or at least when we picked it up, it said that it was a fake. Just checking to see that it wasn't, you know, still alive.
Quiet as the depths.
Oh, here we go.
You're mine now.
Awesome, here we go. Well, that's all stuff to break down or whatever. Here we go. Okay. I mean, I feel a little bit better that we actually got in and took, you know, got that clear, but it wasn't all that exciting. Africa is pretty close. I think. No, we want to continue searching. That was unnerving.
Oh, we too. The way out must have flooded during that earthquake. Blasted ruins.
Well, better a flood than a cave-in.
That is true. That's weird. I think that's where we just were.
Something's not right here. Take a look around.
Yeah, you're right. No, this isn't where we just were. Very much. Oh, their journal. Fantastic. That's great. Okay, we'll read this one. New orders came from Darren today. We're to be sent to the Living Lands. The Diplomatic Corps has established an embassy in the port city of Paradise, and they need support cataloging the unusual ruins there. No doubt it will take months, perhaps a year or two at the very least. I had promised Lodwyn I'd be in High Crown to celebrate Inetsu with him and the children, especially since it'll be Miri's coming of age, but how often are you given the opportunity to lay the foundation of study for a previously undiscovered ancient culture? I'm sure he'll understand. And Miri, well, I think my daughter will be glad I'm gone. It's not like the gods are making new continents. The world is getting smaller every day. It always seems as though the moment I finally get my sea legs, we're pulling into harbor. And a charming harbor it is, despite what Darren told me, and not nearly so dangerous as the clerks in High Crown warned. I swear on the Queen, half my countrymen resent any city that isn't the Emperor's purely on principle. There was a letter waiting for me when I arrived at the embassy. I suppose Lodwyn sent it before I left. The cowards filed for dissolution of our marriage, but he couldn't muster the stones to tell me to my face. Let him assume it never arrived, for I certainly won't dignify it with a reply. This whole episode has given me a blinding headache, a horrible pinching sensation right behind the eyes. We've had a few days to settle into life at the embassy while the powers that be argue about how best to make use of us. While I was resting, the ambassador's clerk took the scouts to some dreadful little swill house in a rough part of town. Naturally, a couple of the younger lads poisoned themselves with alcohol. The mother in me wants to be furious, but I can hardly muster the energy. As long as Ulfric's voiding his stomach in the canals and instead of in the bunkhouse, it's not my business after all. I think I'll take the team to Fort Northreach. See if we can't help their archivist identify the purpose of the godless ruins there. Blessed New Year! The team acquitted themselves well at the fort. With Cadman's help, I was able to get down into the basement of the ruins and take a good look at the construction. Naturally, I left the notes I took at the fort. I feel like I can hardly even think these days, but I believe I remember enough of what I learned to write a satisfactory report for the ambassador. Could those ruins have been the site of a fertility temple? I mean, goodness, look at the shape of their buildings. The Steel Garrote Inquisitor attached to the embassy has uncovered rumor of a holy relic in a cave here in Dawnshore, and she suggested we might want to investigate. I know I should be eager to get down there to explore, but I've hardly been able to get out of my bedroll since we've returned to Paradise. I'll bet there's a curse tablet with my name on it that Lodwyn's installed at the Temple of Skane back in High Crown. Nothing else could explain the hideous nightmares I've been having. Mushrooms erupting from my skin, my eyes replaced with quivering stalks, Mary turning into a tree, Lodwyn splitting in hair and opening like a flower. No matter what drug I take or to which god I pray, they refuse to go away. I collapsed while we were gearing up in a market, and none of the merchants would help me off the ground. One of them muttered something about a soul plague and ran off to tell his mates. I tried to tell the man I wasn't sick, just going through a divorce, but I couldn't speak. It was like my tongue had turned to mud. The Inquisitor pulled me aside when the boys got me back to the embassy. She was able to press the locals for more about the relic. Apparently, it was taken from Aeothus's Titan skeleton, the very one I made my reputation discovering, and it's well known for its ability to heal anyone who holds it. I cannot delay any longer. I must find it.
Well, we found the expedition. Looks like they've only been dead a few hours. But how did they get in here?
They didn't come the same way we did. I'll remind you, we had to swim here. And look, there's no way these people died of natural causes. Murder usually leaves a mark.
It's like every member of the expedition team just collapsed.
Okay. The plans in the Oracle's workshop were too complicated to be for a simple statue.
You think he's building a what? A giant animat?
Do I even want to know what an animat is?
An animancer could explain it better, but they're basically suits of armor brought to life by bound souls.
Right. I knew I didn't want to know.
The Oracle couldn't have put the expedition's souls in the statue of Aeothus, right?
Craig Knuckles, let's go. I'm not smart enough to know. Why would he do that?
Right. Okay. I didn't sign up for this kind of saga. Got any root viper bites you need looked at? Need I remind you that we're carrying the thing the Oracle needs to complete their evil plan? What do you think's gonna happen there? Anything good? Because it feels like an evil god statue full of souls is a bad thing.
He has much to answer for.
Whatever the Oracle has planned for that relic, and for us, it can't be good, Envoy. Aeothus is a dangerous god associated with Eora's bloodiest wars, and he recently killed thousands of people in Deadfire. Now, we have a piece of him, and we're about to face a maniac who wants it desperately. Tread carefully.
What a bunch of babies you are. Binding of Souls. Cool. Cool. All right, come on, fellas. We're gonna go talk to the Oracle.
Why does he come here? Why does he build the idol in this place? Even the flood could not stop him. Fealty or sickness.
Oracle's up ahead. Be ready for anything.
All right, let's do a quick save first. And maybe... I mean, what options do we have here for consumables? I don't really want any of those. I really wish that you could... Oh, you can. Okay, never mind, I was wrong. I thought maybe you could, like, click these little buttons here. But that apparently doesn't do much. Wait here. And damage reduction, and maybe that. All right. You know what? Let's do that. Consumables, we'll go here. We'll have a bottle of wine.
There you are. You have been gone some time. Do you carry the splinter of Aethys?
I found the bodies of the expedition team in your workshop. Did you kill them?
Ah, I did not expect you to be so thorough in your explorations. Nevertheless, I am impressed. As to whether I killed them, well, that is a matter of semantics. Does death occur the moment the heart ceases beating, or when the soul is broken upon the wheel? In one sense, then they are quite dead. In another, they remain very much alive. In either case, they have entered a state of change, and the impetus was mine.
You're going to put their souls in your statue, aren't you?
Yes. You and you alone see my purpose clearly. You see, I have given them the opportunity to be part of something larger than themselves. With your help, I shall give them a new commission.
I don't know about that.
To prosecute the redemption of a god.
Yeah. Why? What could possibly be the point?
You've trapped them in there.
What is the source of all suffering? Our division from God. Not our division from them, no, but their division from us. It is a wound the size of the soul, yet it gapes as large as the world. If we
He's
are
getting
to
a little
alleviate
salty
suffering,
there.
if the gods, if Aethys is to atone, we must give him a mortal consciousness. We must give him a mortal
you can just see he's getting a little, a little fussy, a little angry.
The atrocities of the Dead Fire and the Saints' War will be but preludes to the horrors he will sow across Aora. Even the Redeemer needs redemption. Even the gods must be held to account. Aethys must be stopped.
How do you expect to redeem Aethys?
Do you carry the relic I asked you to collect?
Okay, yeah, I carry it.
Excellent. The relic you have retrieved was stolen from Aethys' body. He is bound to it, or it to him. And before the events at Ukaizo, he would speak to me through it. He speaks to me no longer, but I believe he resonates with the splinter yet, as I do. If I am correct, when it is placed in the statue, the magnifying power of the Ardra will draw him into it, and he will be trapped. Locked into the reliquary with a chorus of furious souls acting as his conscience. He will finally begin the work
I don't
of making
know if I like
right
this at
all the wrong he has done. All that is left is for you to place the splinter into the statue's chest. Will you do it?
Let's get Kai and Marius's take.
Me? If I ever suggest helping some crazy Nimdu bring a statue to life for religious reasons, please kill me then and there.
Look, I'm all for second chances, but restoring the god who started the Saints' War and left a trail of corpses and deadfire? Even I can see that's a bad idea. And I can't imagine a worse fate than spending an eternity as one of those poor souls stuck with him. I've heard I can change him before.
Yep, I agree. Absolutely not.
I see. Why?
I don't want to. Yeah, he's too dangerous.
Then I shall simply take the splinter from your corpse.
You can try.
Take your best shot.
I guess that's justice. Why couldn't he have just stuck to sculpture?
What is that? Last light of
Follow
day.
us. We would speak to you.
Wait, does that mean you want to like talk when we go to sleep again? Is that where you're going? Okay, speak to the voice. Oh, by this big thing of Audrey. Yeah, sure.
We sense weight on you. Essence. Yes, we know this melody. A part of the statue, a piece that yearns for its true place. Combine them. Join soul into body. Let it sing for us.
What are you talking about? Yeah, why do you want to finish the statue?
It dreams in colors we have never seen. Would we use it? We cannot know. It must be complete.
No, I don't think that's a good idea. Will something happen if I do that?
Feast? Famine? We could not say. The Adra dulls our mind. We sense an acorn. Possibility.
I'd rather keep looking around.
Dear Rose, where does it stop? We do not control its feet. But hurry. The roots twist. The earth heaves underneath the stone. The eaves cannot hold.
Hey, Envoy. Back with us?
Yep, I am. We're not going to put it in the statue. We are going to get out of here. Oh, it's nice there's an elevator here. How about that? Very handy. Okay, and it looks like we could vamp there from here. Although we could run over there and kill that that Ralga guy. Let's do that. Let's make him that guy. Let's make that active.
The Oracle might have been a creepy, murdering Korban, but he sure kept a nice home.
Guess his work on that statue didn't leave much time for renovation.
That's not very
Just
fair.
like the good old days.
Just, you know, sit up there on that little cliff and shoot down at them. That is definitely exercising tactical advantage.
This one's mine. Watch yourself.
Any more? Yeah. I think we got him. Carrot! Speaking of carrots, how am I doing on health here? I should maybe have a little food, a little bite to eat. Wow. Here, we'll have that, and that, and that. Okay, so Ralga is coming up here. I mean, right over this hill, I think. Maybe a quick save, just in case. I have a feeling that we'll handle him fairly well.
Never trust a waterfall. Who knows what's hiding back there?
That's where the loot is.
A squad mate took a bet to steal a club. Handle
not to be trifled with. He's all right. He's pretty tough. Boom! I think that's it for Roga.
Take a moment, people.
Did he not have anything? I'm gonna be disappointed if he didn't have anything good. Oh, there we go. I almost lost it here. His head, good. Accurate, nice. That, and this, and that. I guess he didn't have a special awesome weapon. Look at that. That has 3 skulls on it. That screams at me that we should be turning in quests and stuff. Okay, we want to do this. Let's do that one now. Is that where we have to go? Yeah, okay. Well, let's Banff here. After we have this conversation with him, I think I'm going to go ahead and wrap up. I mean, if all goes well for tomorrow, I'll be back at 6:30 p.m. Pacific, 9:30 on the East Coast for some Kingdom Come Deliverance. Gosh, I missed playing that.
Look now upon the fate of those that oppose the burned Queen's justice. Death to all. Nobody stands above the judgment of the Queen that was. Nor the arbiters of her justice.
Something.
Hey, it's the envoy. Envoy, hey. I swear, I owe you the world. I owe him the world. He saved my life, remember? Yeah, you only told me about 100 times. Hey, where's Yeda? Is everyone else on the way?
Nope.
No. Oh, God. Does he mean?
They didn't make it, Offric. I'm sorry.
But you saved Cadman. You couldn't save them?
Oh, come on.
Well, you didn't try.
Don't be a jerk.
What happened?
The Oracle ripped their souls from their bodies and put them in his statue.
What?
Right. So it could have been worse.
They probably went quickly, if that helps.
I can't understand this. Hey, Offric, hey, listen. We always knew that was a risk, right? And we told ourselves, better to go out at the bottom of the world or the top. Dying in bed like Granda, asking what if. Did you avenge them? Is the Oracle dead?
He is.
At least they got justice. And I got my brother back. Don't be a baby. You would have been fine without me. What I mean to say is, we're grateful, Envoy.
Yeah, what's next for you guys?
Ambassador Heelgard has written to Expedition Command back in High Crown to see if they'll let us come home. While we wait for their reply, I thought...
Wait. Let me guess. Mermaid's Den.
You told him? It was a moment of weakness. I thought I was dead. Oh, that reminds me. I wanted to give you this.
An awesome pistol?
It belonged to our grandfather. He'd always wanted to join the Corps, but life got in the way. When we were recruiting, he gave it to us to remind us to live well.
I'll treasure it.
Well, I'm sure you've got big envoy things to do. I don't know if you heard, but there's a plague on and everything. If you're ever in High Crown, look us up. Yeah, we can drink to the Corps together. Oh, I nearly forgot. You didn't happen to find that relic, did you?
Whoa, give it to him?
Damn. I hope the higher-ups don't have my ass for this.
Higher-ups always grumble about something. If they give you a rough time, just remind them they can come out and look for it themselves.
Don't worry about me. I'm sure it'll all work out. Don't forget to visit us next time you're in High Crown.
I won't. Take care of you two.
I wish things had turned out better for the rest of their crew, but I'm glad they made it.
These two will be just fine. I'm sure of it.
One of them may even get a happy ending.
Oh my gosh. Okay, well, we are going to go ahead and wrap up then. I'm going to go ahead and have myself a little a little light dinner, and get to sleep. So that will do it for this evening. Again, more Avowed on Thursday, 6:30 p.m. Pacific, 9:30 on the East Coast, with Kingdom Come Deliverance tomorrow night at 6:30. Everything on the Spirit Caller Studios YouTube channel 24 hours later. I'm all done. Guys, thank you so much for stopping by, or if you're watching over on YouTube, I do appreciate that. I hope if you enjoyed it, you'll pop a thumbs up on there. That's it. You guys take care of yourselves. I'll see you next time. So long.